Sorry, I've got to get both hands on the screen on how to do that. There we go. Hello, 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 everyone out there in the world. I guess you could be watching from Qatar for all I know today. It's good to see you. My name is Adam. I am the executive director of the Factory Ministries, and with me today is
Carissa, and I am the senior director of development at the Factory Ministries.
So fun, and we are here. We're got a lot to talk about today, Carissa.
We do.
First of all, the elephant in the room that I think I have to address is we have not done a live in how long?
For a really long time. I would say 5 months.
Has it been that long?
I think so.
Okay. Well,
4.
So what I think that means, Carissa, is everyone out there has really been missing their dad jokes.
I think so. I have.
For those of you that may be new to our live, the heart of this is to, again, just talk in a lot of ways, talk about what's happening, what has happened, what's up and coming, keep everyone kind of in the know, and bring some encouragement. It's one of the things we'll do today, but laughter as well. And what better way to have laughter than dad jokes, right?
I think so.
So I got a question for you, Carissa. We'll start with this. And anyone out there in Facebook world that wants to comment on this, feel free. Look at that. I think Ellie might be watching. She said it's exactly 24 weeks. She didn't just.
Wow. Thanks, Ellie.
So anyway, so here we go. You ready for this?
Ready.
What do you call an angry counselor?
Angry counselor. Maybe my counselor?
I
don't know. What could it be?
Yeah, my counselor. No. An angry counselor is a therapist.
Oh my word.
Does that work? Does everyone get that?
I get it.
That might be a little borderline in its appropriateness, but that's the one we.
I get that one.
Yes. Here's one. I had a husband say to me the other day, how much his wife means to him and what she does for him emotionally, and I was like, really? That's really cool. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, it was my husband. I think he told you.
Yes, Phil. I've heard Phil say that.
I think so.
But anyway, so I said, so that's really cool. Tell me more about that. So he says, well, I was feeling really depressed. She put her hand on my shoulder and said, "Earth." I was like, "Said Earth?" He goes, "Yeah, it meant the world to me."
Oh my word.
So there you go.
The simple things. Is
that what Phil does for you? Does he just put his hand in you and say Earth?
That's it. Because yes, it means the world to me.
If any of you out there watching have a good dad joke, drop it in the comments. You would probably help us out because they're probably better than the ones I just shared.
I don't know. They're pretty good.
Would love to hear your dad joke. If you have a dad joke, drop it in the comment and we will share it here with all of Facebook. So there is a lot to talk about, Chris. So why don't we start with the one actually, let's start with things that have been happening. Can we do that first?
I love that. That's what I love.
I want to show everyone a picture. Here we go. Hold on. Let me get it up here, right here. Look at that. Is that so if that is the front, for those of you who don't know, that's the front of our building. I'll show you another one here. There you go. Sorry, I should move this way. We can both kind of see it there. So I'm showing you that building because if you drive by our building right now and you'll see work happening out there. We have redevelopment. It's a community development block grant. So this is money that in essence comes in. I think if I remember correctly, Chris, correct me, is community development block grant actually is a division of HUD, correct?
It is, yes.
Housing of Urban Development So your tax dollars in a lot of ways are paying for some of that work. And so we wrote a grant and got that. So we're restoring, we're getting the front doors redone. So again, a huge thank you to the Redevelopment Authority. And again, your tax dollars in a lot of ways. So if you're driving by and see that, we got lights out there if you see it at night now. So some really cool things. I want to give you an update on that. That's kind of a fun thing that's happening. Another fun thing that's happened. Here's a picture that took place. This is our early learning director, Lisa Eckert, who works with Peckway Valley, and she just completed kindergarten. She does kindergarten readiness work, but kindergarten. What am I saying, Carissa?
Pre-registration.
Pre-registrations. See, glad you're here. You're keeping me I have these notes here somewhere, but I'm like, where? I'm looking down. I can't find it on my notes. I know what she did, but I can't find the exact word right now. So
lots going on here.
It is. So that's very, very cool. Love what Lisa does. And the kindergarten readiness is a key metric in helping stem financial poverty, especially poverty. We look at poverty as lack of resourcing in many areas, but when a child comes into school ready to learn, it is a huge boost to being able to set the trajectory to avoid poverty and generational poverty. So love the work that Lisa does with the school. And so anyway, so that's some other things happen. Another thing that's happened, check out this picture here, and this will lead to talking about what's coming up. So some of you may recognize some of those individuals. At the very top, you'll see Rich Eby and a gentleman in Phillies. Do you like the Phillies, Krista?
I'm really not a baseball person.
Yeah, I'm not either. Do you like going to their games? Do you like going to baseball games?
I don't.
Okay.
Well, no.
No. Okay. No. You'll stick with no. I can handle, because it's kind of, baseball is one of those sports where I don't really need to watch it and to, you know what I mean? It's That's very true. Social. So I
can go for the social piece.
Yeah, but I'm not a baseball guy. But anyway, so Rich is there being interviewed by that's a sound editor, I believe he's working with. Make Films was here preparing a film that's going to be played at our gala for our 30th anniversary. So you'll see a lot of extras and their community members and participants and board members and staff there in that middle shot. And then you'll see me being interviewed by Derek of Make Films. And also there's that same sound editor there. So that has been a lot of fun. We can't wait to share that with you. If you're coming to the gala, hopefully you got this in the mail.
Yes.
Right? This was mailed.
It was. 3, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
We changed the date because we wanted to, again, the timeline was tight. And we realized, boy, we want to really make sure this is done well. So we moved it into the summer, June 18th. I have actually a slide on that. There it is. You're invited to the 30th anniversary gala. If you head to our website, you're going to find information to register, to buy a ticket. Krista, what else would you want to say about the gala?
Absolutely. You can go onto the website and buy a ticket. You could sponsor an entire table. You could become one of the sponsors. We are really, really excited. There is going to be, this is our Pearl anniversary, 30 years. So the Pearl, thus I have pearls.
Fantastic. I just noticed that.
I do. I have them
all.
I don't have any. Well, you should come. Everybody's coming and picking them up. So we got some in the office. And actually, we are going to have a silent auction with some amazing, very unique pearl pieces that will be auctioned off. Fantastic. And so we are really excited about that. And so that was, they have been donated to us from Diamonds and Designs, which is actually in Virginia, but I have a wonderful relationship with them. And so they basically said, what do you want? And you pick. And so the team helped pick a bunch of beautiful pieces.
Love it.
I think everyone will enjoy them. Lots of fun, lots of networking. So you can come and you can network. You can meet up with other leaders within the community, other employers that are working, and just have a great night together with your family and friends and business partners, and it'll be a great night.
Yeah. And I am looking forward to it. It's more of a fancy night. I get to wear a suit and a tie.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Talk about the dress code, because there's been a lot of questions about that. Because originally when we talked about this, I think maybe we used some language that
we did
meant one thing to us, but something to everyone else. And then we're like, no, hold a minute. So talk about that a minute. What are if I am coming to this event, how do I need to dress?
So what I've been telling people, and it seems to resonate, and they tell me, oh, that makes sense. I totally get it. Whatever you would wear to an evening wedding is what you can wear. And it doesn't matter. There may be some that come in a suit. Like you just said, you might have a tie on. Some may not have a jacket, part of the suit on. Some might come in a sweater or polo, some khakis. It doesn't matter. We want you to come and enjoy the evening with us. We are not worried about what you are wearing on the outside. We want you to celebrate and enjoy the evening with us.
Very cool.
And you will get a little piece of pearls to attach to wherever you're wearing.
Very cool. Very cool. Cannot wait. Looking forward to it. We'll keep talking about this. I think we're going to be doing these. We're committed, right, to do the lives consistently. No more 24-week breaks.
No more 24-week breaks. We have a lot going on here that we want to talk about, and we want to share. We want people to come out and have fun over here in our hub and get what they need and really be able to be a community.
Super. Love it. Love it. So that's that night coming. While we're talking about the development area, one of the other things that I'll want to mention, this graphic here is kind of grabs it. If you print right now, again, you could get this printed, for example, or if a mailing, or you want to get a T-shirt or signs or all, you name it, pens, mugs,
signs.
Yeah, there you go, Alan Meyer. Yes. Which again, before we go past the gala, we should probably draw attention to.
We should.
Thank you.
That's right.
You moved, and I'm like, oh, there's Alan Meyer.
That's
Alan
it.
Meyer is our Empower sponsor.
They are. I'm thrilled.
Yes, big thank you to them. And we have, again, who else is sponsoring? We have a number of businesses we'd love to give a shout out to right now.
We do. So we have Hirsch Painting. I actually have a list because I don't want to forget anybody, because that would not make me feel good.
And Hirsch Paintings, that the picture I put up earlier with the building, this one here. That's right. They're out there painting. I think they're here today again.
They were, yes.
The one that got contracted to do that work.
Yeah. So we have Hirsch Painting, Summer and Zims, North Group Consultants, Prestige Painting, Lancaster Civil Engineering, Paradise Custom Kitchens, Smoker Door Sales, and we have some table sponsors as well. Lancaster Community Foundation, they're a Connect sponsor, and we have some businesses that are also sponsoring tables as well. Kitchen Kettle Village, they sponsored a table, so they'll be out. We're having a great night.
No, very, very excited about that. So back to printing then.
Yes.
So there it was. If you have followed the factory at all, you would have seen that we had a thing called Factory Prints, and Louise's comment. I got to pause a minute. I don't know if my daughter is watching this currently. I mean, I'm sure she just sits around and is like, when's Dad going to get on live, right?
That's it.
But if she's not, maybe she'll watch in the future. My daughter, there's an inside thing there, painting the cupola. So Louise, I don't think is making this, but it's really funny. Louise just typed that because along with dad jokes, I think dads also, I'm being told that dads also just seem to, like when you become a dad, you suddenly get downloaded with all these facts, like these things.
Very true.
I was driving recently with my daughter, and she looks over and sees a sign, and it was a cupola business, like right here in
oh wow,
Air Force. And she's like, she was trying to pronounce the word like cupola. Like, what is it's, you know, kind of when you first hear that word, it kind of made me sound like, what is that? Like Koopa Troopa, like from Mario Brothers, like what is that? So I said, oh, that is, and I described what a cupola is. So it was one of those moments where she just stopped and said, "You're such a dad." I said, "Well,
well, we'll have to get her a cup that says she doesn't need Google. She could just ask her dad."
That's exactly right.
I love it.
So anyway, so to Louise's point, they are painting the cupola today. So
wow.
So back to printing. Sorry, we're in random bunny trails here today.
I'm throwing you off today.
That's okay. Back to printing. And here, this one's going to come up, I think, opaque on us. So there you go. Is that opaque? What is the official word for that?
I call that opaque, but
look through something. It's not all the way across there. So with Integra Graphics and Synergy, they acquired Factory Prints.
Yeah.
And huge gift it's fun. It's the great exciting thing is they will still print. And if you connect through the Factory Prints with them and reference us, 50% of your job, the profit of your job, comes back to us. So it's a phenomenal way for if you're someone who does printing. Maybe you're printing graduation announcements. Maybe you're getting married and there's wedding announcements to do, or
invitations.
Wedding invitations. There you go. Save the dates.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a business and you do a mailing, any of those things, they are all can be printed through them. You connect with us, money comes back to us. So
That's
huge
right.
high five to that.
You can still print with a purpose.
Yes. Hi, Kathy. So good to see you.
Yeah, if you were thinking that you couldn't, you still can.
Yes.
Hi, Kathy.
Yes. Can you see the comments there, Chris? Oh, good. I wasn't sure what you're seeing on your screen. So, yes. Hi, Kathy. Good. Kathy, do you have a dad joke for us today? I don't know if you were on since the beginning, Kathy, but I've asked people to comment on dad jokes, and no one's given us any yet. So, Kathy, I'm wondering if maybe
she might. I think she might.
She might be able to pull that off for us.
I think so.
Good. Okay. What else have in my? Oh, I know. Okay, sorry. Here we go, and then one more thing, and then I want to end with some encouragement. Looking at my list. Mental Health Awareness Month is this month.
Oh my word! Yeah.
I don't have a picture for this, but I think we have some on our social media. If you want to head there and look,
We do. Yes, we do.
Tell me, Krista, what we have been doing. You've been doing. You've been very active in that.
Yeah. So I am really. I feel so fortunate to be a part of the group of other community leaders within other nonprofit agencies that have come together. We were meeting monthly to prepare for Mental Health Awareness Month. And so what we decided on as a collective group was we selected 4 Barnstormer games, or it's Stormers now, I'm sorry, 4 Stormer games that we would all be able to really highlight mental health awareness within our community. And so we have a table there as a part of this special month. And so you can come and stop by. You can learn about the programs and services. You can even come and get some information about the gala. You can come and get some information about volunteering or adding to our mailing list. And we would love to talk with you. So I was there on Sunday. Carrie was there from our market on Wednesday. We have 2 more events. And so it'll be next Saturday, the 18th.
Okay. Saturday 18th. Is that a night game?
It's a night game, and you really want to go because it's fireworks night. That's my favorite night. I'm so upset that I won't be here. Yep. I would have been at that game. But I think Shira is going to be there with her husband, Tucker.
Very cool.
And I think we might even have 2 other staff members that are interested, so they might be there as well. And then the final night is Friday, the 31st of May. And I will be there again with Louise, our senior director of ops. And so we'll be there at that game and hosting it. We have a video that plays, and I'll see about Ellie posting that video for us on Facebook. It's an awesome video that the team came up with. So it's wonderful. The agencies are all coming together. The players are wearing green bracelets. So it's a really wonderful evening.
Very fun. Very, very fun. So next Saturday, come on out, enjoy the Stormers. I gotta get through my head because I've Barnstormers. So anyway, the Stormers. Very cool. Kathy, thank you so much for sharing. Just share with PA Furniture about our printing. Thank you for that. Again, that's another way you can help the factory and support us. Is maybe you're not printing, but you have a friend who owns a business or a connection, and they're doing printing. Again, Print with Integra does high quality work, great customer service. It's one of the reasons we were so happy to partner with them. Absolutely. And again, it will benefit the factory. Okay, Kathy, when does a joke become a dad joke? Here we go. I actually know she puts the answer right there. Do you know what that is? Do you see it, Krista?
I see it.
Becomes a parent.
I get it.
Yep. That's a good one. That's is a really good dad joke.
That's a good one.
Oh, she found it on Google, not from a dad. Love it. Okay. What I would love to kind of come in for a landing here. Krista just talked about mental health. I thought, would that be a way? Let's encourage us with this. I'm listening to an audiobook right now. I'm trying audiobooks. Do you guys like audiobooks? Do you like audiobooks, Krista?
I'm going to try it. After I heard you talking about this the other day, I thought this would be great for me.
It is audio. Yeah. I don't learn well with audiobooks, but what I'm doing is what Chris was referencing is I shared with her and some of the other team is my list that I really want to read is growing. So I'm trying to pick the books that maybe aren't as important for me to really integrate all the information. I'm trying audiobooks. Yeah. They just don't lock into my head well. But I'm listening to one called Optimal. It's by Dan. I forget his name now. I'm sorry, Dan. Anyway, he's the emotional intelligence. He's the guy that really kind of the one that's really made that very popular. But anyway, it's just living in an optimal zone. You don't always have to be perfect. Don't live for that. You hear maybe in the psychological world or in work world about flow, about hitting that apps. What I'm at and he says from a human perspective, we can't be on all day long, all day, every day. And so you want to be in an optimal zone. And optimal is really tightly linked to emotional intelligence. So the book is really laying out what is emotional intelligence and how do you interact with stress. And so it's been a good refreshing and it's not all locking in. So I found myself pulling over the other day and grabbing a napkin out of my apartment and scribbling notes because
I love that.
Yes. There we go. We
sounds
have
like
another
it.
hello before I go on. Pebbles and Lace Boutique. Hello. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
So good to see you. Thanks for commenting. So anyway, hi Erica. So good to see you. So I was thinking about this mental health, and I think it's this book's in my mind. I pulled in the one day I was listening. I want to show a picture here because to really just here's one thing I am learning about emotional health. Encourage us all be present to what's around us, especially creation. Creation is always humble. It's drawing us outside of ourselves. It doesn't it doesn't look to itself to say, look at this great. It's like pulling us outward and the beauty of it. And so I pull into my parking space here at the factory. I think I grabbed it. Hold on a second. I hope I grabbed it. I thought I grabbed it. Here we go. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Now I have a close up. Oh, that's the far away. That's what I saw when I pulled in. And then I pulled in closer and I saw that. And I don't have the other picture here. Hold on a second. So anyways, I pulled in it gripped my, just captured my attention right away. As I sat and I took that in, I'm grabbing the other, here we go. Here's the other picture.
Wow.
Like when I look at that and just stop for a moment and kind of some mindfulness, and you look at the creation of the world around us and the fact that there is a creator that put this together. Here's a spider that, and again, I'm terrified of spiders, but do you like spiders, Krissa?
I'm not terrified of them. I don't like them, but I'm not terrified.
Okay. So I just looked and I mean, the intricate design of that is mind blowing. How they weave that and the architecture of it, the symmetry, everything about it just really drew me in. I just found myself just taking a breath and saying, God, you're in control. This is beautiful. So again, that's one of the things. And then I want to share another picture with you that is in this same space that really, it's been fun for our family. So let me show you this picture. So this is in our house looking out the front door. And you'll see the two birds up top there.
Yeah.
They're actually house finches is what they are.
Wow.
So if you look in the foreground, you'll see like the door hanger piece there.
Yeah.
Here's a close up of that. What I don't know if you can see it.
Oh my word.
So it is their little babies, baby birds. They have officially left the nest. They left, I think it was yesterday. They officially flew the nest. But what has really been staggering, I want to do a show up. I don't know if you can close up. You can see up there, you'll see the mom and the dad. The dad is the red, has the red on him there in the left. And the mom is they're common house finches is what I learned their names are. But here's the crazy thing. We've been watching these little birds and taking in creation and watching the development and looking at how God created this world. And I thought of the passage in scripture that talks about God cares for the birds, like he cares for the birds. How much more will he care for me who's created, I'm created in his image. But here's a really cool thing. House finches, I did some Googling, so it wasn't just downloaded dad knowledge. I had to Google this. One of the really cool things that we observed was the dad fed the babies.
Yes.
Did you know that? Did you know they did that?
Because we have, because before we put a ceiling under our deck for our patio, we had a lot of these birds that would create nests underneath. So we've watched them for the last probably 5 years.
Well, it's just staggering.
It's amazing.
I'm like, why is the dad here? So I started Googling. Well, I learned that the house finch is monogamous. They mate for life. So I've been reading all this. Anyway, I don't have time to get into it all, but it's fascinating how they pick their mates and the things they do to settle in on that. And then the dad actually helps care for the babies and the nest and the provision and it was anyway. So in that moment, again, is we think about mental health and there's so many things we can talk about mental health, but being mindful, especially to the world around you, use creation to be present, to see it, to take it in, to breathe, to be drawn into the fact that just settle in. There is a creator. He has a plan. He cares for you deeply. And again, just to be present at and learn to breathe is in those spaces is something I have personally lately found very helpful to me. And it was kind of fun. Again, the book I'm listening to, Optimal, is not a Christian book per se. It's not a faith-based literature piece, but it has been just kind of a dovetail link into that. So I hope that encourages you today, wherever you may be and whatever you may be walking through and journeying. Again, that's really cool. So with that said, Krista, we want to wrap it up to bring it to an end. So we should end with a dad joke, right?
I was going to say, it has to be a dad joke.
It has to be a dad joke. So and it
has to be your best one yet. The
best one yet. Well, this is a good one because we're approaching Memorial Day.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
What do you call a group of men waiting for a haircut?
I don't know. What is it?
A barbecue.
I get it.
I mean,
I'm going to tell my sons when they go to the barbershop.
Is that good or what? A barbecue.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean,
you did good. You saved the best for last.
Is that a good one? Is that a good one to end on? Should we just stop right there?
That's it.
Okay.
You can't top it.
Oh, there you go. Kathy said a motley crew. That'll work. That's
my word.
Kathy, I knew you had dad jokes in you.
I love it.
That'll work too. It could be a barbecue.
It could.
It could be a motley crew at a barbecue.
It could. Absolutely, depending on where it is.
Or they could be listening to Motley Crue
at the barbecue.
I'm just going to stop right here. It is best if that just ends. We'll just stop.
We're done.
I love and appreciate you. Thanks for joining. I would say this too, no matter where you're at and what you're journeying, we're here too. If again, there's hopefully you have some resources in your life, some friendships, maybe it's a faith community, maybe it's another organization or a therapist because they're angry, right? An angry counselor. We opened up with that if you missed it. So anyway, so I want to encourage you to, if there's anything we can journey with you on, we're a hub connecting love, empowerment, connecting individuals to resources. Anything we can do to journey with you, we would love to do it. And if you'd love to join with us on that journey of resourcing and connecting others, again, reach out, whether it's volunteering, giving, supporting in any way, we'd also love to journey with you in that. So with that said, I will see you next week. Are we going to do this next week, Krista?
Next week. See you next week.
Okay. Appreciate you. And we will talk to you later.
All right. Bye.